Welcome to episode 14 of Let's Play Scribblenauts. I'm your host, Unka. Let's get rolling. Alright, so let's bring this little kitty with us and see what that does for us. First we have to get rid of that little coyote. Let's see. Okay, now we're done with that wolf. We can move on. Maxwell running is always disturbing to me. He's just way too into what he's doing. He just runs with such vigor. Okay, and that great leap, and holding the kitten makes them all friendly. But I don't dare release the kitten, because that would be suicide. Okay, so we're gonna drop a lawyer on this mine here, in hopes to create a passageway. Sadly, the lawyer took the blunt of the force, meaning I'm gonna have to do this again. Alright, and something else to drop on it. Preferably, how about another mine? That'll work. Explosive with explosives. Seems like double the fun. And I still can't get through there, so one more should do it. Okay, just drop it right on there. Again. Oh. Right through, huh? Okay. Hey, stay there. Okay, perfect. Now we need something small to drop on it. That works. Not what I meant by... Oh well, just get it over with. Okay, now we can get down in there. And I can't physically reach it. Let's see what I can do. I dropped the kitten. Oh, hey, they didn't kill me. That's good to know. I would have liked to know that a little earlier, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so we just attached the nunchucks to the starlight, and I apparently can't quite get this to work. And, yeah, okay, there we go. Now, attach it to... There we go. Now just pick it up, and ta-da! We have our starlight. Okay. This one looks a lot harder than it is, purely because of shrink magic. Yep. That delightful little concept that makes some of these a lot easier. I drop into the bottomless pit, but at least I have my starlight. Okay. Here's another one that looks a lot harder than it actually is. So, first, get rid of the mountain lion with an oni. Yep, look at that Japanese demon go. Perfect. Now we just need to get rid of the fire with the squirt gun. Which, I think I tried it before, but it didn't work. But for some reason it works now. Ta-da! Okay. And now, we just need to grab the starlight. So, we'll use the longest chain I know. And ta-da! I've broke the system. Okay, take it off, put it back on. There. And jumps right into our hands. Okay. This one would take a little bit of effort if you didn't know which animals were rabid. So, I'm going to use this croc and kill them all. This deer, rabid. This eagle, rabid. Don't even know how that works, but it is. The little fish, totally rabid. And that should be all. Yep, okay. We'll take our starlight, and we have a very full crocodile. A yeti and a caveman. And some bats. Alright, we make ourselves an eagle to scare away the bats, because bats apparently don't like eagles. I'm not going to try to reason with this game. I'm just going to smile and nod as I ride my NeoGaf across the way. Because when you're riding a hovering item, the ground will not break, which makes this a whole lot easier. Okay, so now we just use our flamethrower to break through this ice. And it takes a while. It's a giant chunk of ice. I mean, you can't expect it to just melt right away. And we happen to kill one of the That's in the process, and the other one's coming for me. Oh god, the other one's coming for me. Okay, I think I'll just leave the eagle to take care of the Yeti as I deal with this other bat. Yep, with another eagle. Ah. Yep. So, eagle number 1 has taken care of the Yeti. Don't ask me how. He did. He's an off-screen ninja. Look at him. Yeah. Off-screen ninjas. So, let's just get this caveman out of the way, and I will be able to get my start. Alright, Encino Man. See ya. Okay, on to our next task, which is a conveyor belt with a whole bunch of colorful switches, which I'm not going to bother with. So, we need a fireman, and his favorite tool, the extinguisher. And he's gonna go nuts, because you have to use the full can. And this cow is going to die anyway, as an example of what should happen. But I'm not gonna let that happen, because I'm better than that. And there's some hamburger. It's a very disturbing sight. Alright, now I'm just gonna go over here, and the other one's gonna die. I'm sad about that, but oh well. And oh well. Alright, we got our start. We can move on. Pterodactyl has our start. What should we do about that, folks? How about a worm, which people who do know that it is a dragon. Or something like one. It's a little bit different in mythology, but oh well. We've got our start. That's all we need as he slowly descends upon us. Alright, this level would be a lot harder if there weren't an interesting trick I can show you guys with switches and water. If you put something electric into water, it will flip the switch for you if it's nearby, within shocking distance. So all I need to do is put something electric near this switch, and it'll flip for me, making that obstacle completely non-issue. So we're just going to put our sea serpent to use. It's going to eat these pufferfish for me, so I don't have to deal with them. And now to take care of the shark that's over there. Okay, a quick bite will wake it up, and then it'll take care of it. Ta-da! Okay, and now for a swimming device of choice. I am going with the flippers today because I don't believe I've used them yet. Alright, so, swimming away, and the switch because it got hit again when I made something else. Alright, perfect. This has been going very smoothly for once. And let's see what we have here. Get the cattle to the bottom. Can do. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this obvious trap real quick with a pyro, and then he's gonna take care of this rattlesnake because he can for some reason. Don't ask me how. So we just need to ride Bessie Lou here all the way down, and I was kind of hoping the steer would kind of follow, but he's a guy, he doesn't want to follow or ask for directions or anything like that, so we're gonna have to lure him down here with food. So what do cows eat? Grass. And there's a thinly veiled marijuana reference in here somewhere. Don't ask me for it, but you know, it's there. You can all imagine what you want to hear. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed your joke that you materialized on your own. Okay, I'm gonna move on with my wing singular, even though it's the same thing as wings. Alright, and another fucking dark level. I'd really like to be able to do those for you, and I can do them at the end if someone can tell me how to make this work. But we've got our last puzzle of the day, and that's getting the hippos and the zebras to eat their proper meal. Now, the zebras will eat the apples, and the hippos will eat the cabbages. I don't know who thought this up. Someone thought it was a good idea. Okay, so now we'll drop some poison on the correct button. The correct button. There we go. And the zebras gobble them up. So, now we just need to create a ramp for the cabbages so that they don't get stuck. And these walls don't want to be cooperative. Okay, just slide it in there. And that's perfect. Now